What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Super7 Super Cyborg Voltron. That's right, my zillions. The Super7 Super Cyborg Voltron is here. I've really been looking forward to this. I had it on pre-order. I had to cancel my pre-order, but thankfully, Mama Lanty got it for me for Christmas, and I am so happy about it, so stoked. So appreciative. I really thank her. It's very cool to get some toys for Christmas this year. Both Mama Lanty and Ultrazilla Jr. got me something. If you haven't checked out our Christmas video, please do. It's pretty fun. But yeah, this is one I really wanted to get. I saw it all the way back for the first time at a toy fair. And yeah, this box is rad. Look at all the schematics. And this looks like, you know, the most Henshin Cyborg, Super Cyborg that they've done yet. 12 removal X-ray panels on this one. That's insane. They really went all out. And I was really looking forward to getting this. How cool is this? So yeah, this is awesome. It's Voltron's 40th anniversary. And I feel like I didn't get to do enough Voltron content this year. So this is very awesome, very appreciative once again. Without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Voltron out of the package, and I gotta say, for sure, this is the best Super Cyborg figure that I have. I don't have many. I haven't reviewed a ton of them. The Dragonzord, the Megazord, the Optimus. Like I said, I didn't get the Mechagodzilla. Did I say that? I don't even know. But it's amazing. Not only that, I kind of feel like this is one of the coolest Voltron figures ever as well. It is just animation perfection. It looks so good. I really love it. I mean, he has the blazing sword in his hand already. The first thing we'll look at is the spinning laser blade. And they went ahead and really made it a spinning laser blade. Although there's some schmutz in there that, you know, some plastic sprue mark of some sort. Usually the spinning laser blade, you know, is like a shield. They make it like a shield, but here, they just did it like, I feel like there should be a other side of this. I don't know why it's like this. It's kind of cheap. Like, I feel like, did I get a messed up one? It feels like there should be a second half, but either way, it doesn't look like they did it like a shield. It looks like they just did it as a, you know, something he throws. But as you can see, like, I feel like it should have been dual-sided. You know what I'm saying? The paint on this side does look good, though. And I gotta say, the paint for the most part on this thing is pretty slamming. So that's good. Did I really say slamming? But the blues, the reds, the yellows here all look very nice. And, of course, the other thing is the blazing sword. It's not blazing right now, but you get it. It's a sword, and it looks fantastic as well. As you can see, it's nice and big. You guys know I love big swords. Very cool. To get in his hand, you do have to pull out the hilt part, like so, because this does not open up and you can't jam it in because of the teeth. So it's in two parts. You got this part here with the red. Looks really good. And then that would go into there. The crest there looks very nice. I like it with the red there, yellow there. And then the blade is done in silver. Looks pretty good. Couple of little mess ups here and there. Like right there, a little scratch it looks like. And there's a little, like, again, sprue-ish type mark right there. But otherwise, yeah, this is nice. Look how big the sword is. I mean, that's pretty tremendous, guys. Bigger than an arm? Yeah, great. Bigger than a leg? Yeah, fantastic. It goes up to his torso, the top of his torso. You can't get better than that, guys. Now, for Voltron. First up, he does have a little bit of articulation. The head moves, like so, and the arms move like so. Oh, and the knees move, like so. So if you want to, pose them out a little bit, you can. But that's it. No other articulation to speak of. It doesn't need it. These figures are not about articulation. It's all about the gimmick. But we'll get to that gimmick. You saw it, in the top. But it is all put together, and you do have to just slam together the panels. Just make sure they're all closed. There was one spot where it was very hard to figure out, and that was the arm. You do have to connect the panels together first before putting it together. I did not. I couldn't figure that out at first, and there's no directions. But this thing looks incredible. Look at the blue and yellow line here. I mean, beautiful, like his legs. Like really, really nice. The colors are superb. The yellow looks good. The red on the yellow looks good. The black, the blue eyes. All of this on the yellow line looks awesome. Very, very nicely done. Blue lion as well looks really good. The blue, the yellows, the reds. All very nicely done. Nothing is really choppy. It looks good. The back is very plain. But, that's all you need. Voila. That's the back. You do have the blue with the yellow around it. That does get a tad choppy, but it's on the back. A tad. It's like very, very small. The white up here on the wings looks really, really good. Again, make sure it's all slammed together. But yeah, shape-wise, legs look fantastic. The belt is very nice. We got the star belt here. I do have one little thing of red going across there. Very, very tiny. Fine. I mean, it's a mess up, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me too much. Then the crest on the chest looks excellent. For the most part, I think a little bit in this green area over here, it could wrap around the yellow a little bit better the way it's done. And over here, maybe a little oversprayed, but I mean, it isn't terrible. Altogether, it looks really good. And the whole chest is pretty nice. The whole torso looks good, honestly. Don't really have a problem with it. Then the red lion, yellow, white, all looks good. The white is painted. I believe the plastic color is red on this, so the white is painted here. Again, you want to make sure everything is closed. It comes apart. Everything, all the panels come off. There is a little something here, but I feel like this isn't paint. I don't know what that is. I feel like, that could be some sort of dirt. It kind of looks like that. The arm has a little bit of a bend to it, and that's kind of why it's a little... Oh, I forgot the wrist turn. Apologies. Look at that. I didn't think they did, but they do. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I like that. So a little extra articulation that I didn't realize. Move on to the green lion. Green lion is pretty awesome too. A little bit of paint mess up right at the tip of the nose, but, that's not that bad. I'm having a hard time saying any of this stuff is bad. I think it's pretty good overall. I do have a little red paint there, a little blob there. So that's could be better. The red on here is pretty good, but otherwise the shape of the two arms are pretty good. And then we get to the head. We'll form the head up here, and that's pretty perfect. I mean, honestly, like if you love Voltron, you should love that head. He looks heroic, and I like it. He doesn't look sad. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of these companies get Voltron's face a little bit too sad. I think he looks good here. He's very heroic, very awesome looking. The silver paint looks good. The yellow eyes, the green jewel, the blue. It's hard to see the green, but it's there. It looks really good. And then, the black lion head on top looks really good too. The horns are painted well. Everything is done pretty nicely. Even this little blue in the middle here. So yeah, it's good, guys. I mean, proportionally, this thing looks perfect in my opinion. Like, that is what Voltron looks like. I think they nailed it for sure. This is the best Voltron they've done. You know, like we'll look at it with the Ultimates and the reaction figure. Well, one version of them, because I didn't get more than that on either. Or I might have gotten 2 reaction figures. I don't think I did. I did get 2 Ultimates. That's what I did. I got the metallic one and the regular one. But I really wanted the black and gold one, but it never happened. But anywho, I think this looks absolutely fantastic. Like, really, really good. I love it. I mean, and this is just like, you know, the base Voltron. Alright, so let's get to the fun stuff here, because the gimmick is that you remove the panels and you reveal the inner workings of Voltron here. And I love how they did this one. They went all out on this one. Unlike the other ones where, you know, you sometimes just get the chest and headpiece, like, they went all out on this one. And totally worth the money it is. At first I was just like, oh man, they raised the prices on these, but seeing what they did, look at that. Seeing all of this, it's just like too cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. We're gonna look at it closer, bro. Let's take off all the panels. Real nice. I think I'm gonna take off. Should I go with the arm first? Oh, yep. I'm gonna take off that panel, and the wrist panel, and the upper arm. This is the one that's like very, very tight for me. And I am afraid of like paint scratching with this, of that interior thing, because of the way it's a little bit tight. I haven't actually tried to take off this one. Oh, but it's all coming off pretty easy on this one. Yeah, much easier on the Green Lion. So, remove arms and body. Remove the legs. Wait, we didn't do the body yet though. Oh, there we go. And I'll remove the head. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm just gonna do it because it's all over the place. Silver and gold, all over, up and down. And 'tis the season. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Like, totally gorgeous. Look at it. I mean, we're just looking at the feet right now because they're just awesome looking. I love how this looks up here. Whatever is going on up there, it is phenomenal. All of the gold and silver paint looks great. And you get like a little yellow there. I'm going to zoom in. A little yellow there, a little blue there. I love those little dots. Again, over here and over here. Beautiful. You even got it in the body, like signifying blue, yellow, then you got that there. Ah, it is gorgeous. Look at the sculpt work. I mean, if you've seen these before, you kind of know what you're getting into. Whoever designs the interiors for these, like, you know, you see like aesthetically, there's like, you know, a pattern, you know, stylistically. But yeah, it just looks so good. That is awesome. There's a yellow lion. There's the blue lion. The red lion. This is the green lion. This is the red lion. Very, very nice. The eye paint over here is a little messy. Oh, where are we? Right there. It's a little messy. But got the red dots. Now we gotta move out a little bit again. Alright. Torso. I love this. So good. Let me move some of this stuff here so I can just put them down now. Look at this. I mean, is this nuts or what? All of this looks phenomenal. The chest piece. See what's behind all that chest piece? Yeah. I like all of the colors represented up there. Sweet. Very, very good. Look at the sides here. Look at these, man. There's something like super like I don't know, fantasy like with the way these like things look over here coiling up. I love it. Yeah, and that's good because like Voltron has a real good like fantasy element to it. I think that's another reason why like I love it. It's not just like a mecha thing, It's so good. Ah, this looks fantastic. Yeesh. Here's the head. Look at that. That is bananas looking. Isn't that amazing? Like his brains are in there. Just looks superb. They did such a good job with this. Don't you think? Oh man, I love this. What a fantastic piece. Yeah, this is tremendous, and I want to take off the back, but it's not. Doesn't come out. This is just insane. Like really well done. Really well done. I mean, I got nothing like this as far as Voltron goes, and as far as even the other Super Cyborgs, like I didn't realize, when it went up for pre-order that it was gonna be this deep, and it's totally worth the price increase. I said it, I mean, look, of course I didn't buy this, right? Like this was a gift, but I mean, I could see why this costs as much as it does. It's, I can think regular price is like 125. I did see some pre-orders for a little bit less. So, if you could get it for like 110 even, man, you're going to be super happy. Now, this is all plastic. There's no die cast in it. My wife was wondering about that because it looks like metal, but there's not. I mean, look, Super 7, I feel like you've gone this far. You got to continue going this far. Iron Giant just came out. I don't know how far that goes. But diecast is the next thing for these guys. Keep pushing the envelope. Like, it would make this even more amazing. You don't have to do it all over the place, but like certain spots, if you felt cold underneath here when you open it, how cool would that be? I don't know. I know. Do we want these even more expensive? But if it's gonna be this quality, like I said, this is incredible. Like, it might be worth it. Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Fans of this line, fans of Voltron. If this had diecast in it, would it make it that much better? I think it would. Like, I think it would. Granted, again, depending on the price. Like, I wouldn't go more than 150. Can you add $25 of diecast into this? I don't know how diecast prices out, but yeah. Like, I think it would make it even sweeter, and it's pretty sweet already. Here it is once again, up and down, just superb. Like, I mean, instantly a big contender for the best thing of the year. Like, and Voltron always does it for me. Like, Voltron has a sweet spot for me. But it's been a while since we've had a contender, a top contender. The 3-0 didn't quite do it for me at the very top, but this year I feel like there's a couple. There's a couple like this guy, and you're gonna laugh, but the little people Voltron is a high contender. It's just so good. I love the little bits of difference. Like, just give me something a little bit different for my collection. Like, I know the Action Toys Voltron just came out, but how many like Soul of Chogokin style Voltrons do I need? I really don't. I honestly, I don't have a huge interest in getting that, and I'm not going to be getting it at least for the end of this year, so it's not going to be a contender at all. But this was one I really wanted. That Little People one was one I really wanted, and I'm glad both of them came through here because they did exactly what I thought they would do. Because, I mean, look at this. It's just so cool. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Voltron with the Dragon Zord and the clear Optimus Prime, both from the Super Cyborg line. And as you can see here, you know, this one just has that, and that's the same thing with Optimus. Actually, Optimus is even less, but Optimus is like the first mold, I think, and that would be just that. So, you know, more and more, they got more intricate. Even with, you know, all the intricacies on the inside, all the electronics, I think this one's the most complicated. Though these guys are pretty awesome as well. And here's Voltron with the other two Super 7 Voltrons I have. Well, again, I have a couple of these each, but, you know, the reaction and the Ultimates. The Ultimates, man, could have been so good. Definitely a bit disappointing the way that turned out, but they more than made up for it with that guy. And last but not least, you can't have a Voltron review of a Voltron this size without bringing in the GOAT. The Soul of Chogokin Voltron, and you know, they size pretty well together. Like the new guy, he's a little bit taller, which is at least, you know, head to head, which is pretty cool. It's a nice piece. And you know what? Like I was saying earlier, this might be the first Voltron since the Soul of Chogokin to have a decent shot of making best of the year. Go Team Voltron! And my final thoughts. Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. I love it. I mean, for sure, the best Super Cyborg. Like, it is just excellent. I mean, I love the, you know, Henshin Cyborg gimmick from head to toe. It is just the way it should be. Like, you know, this is why the prices were raised on these things, I think. You know, like, I didn't get any others since the prices were raised. I think the other ones would be Mechagodzilla and Creature and Iron Giant, right? So I haven't gotten any of those, but so I don't know how they did it there. But this guy, from head to toe, being like this, yeah, I mean, that's worth. It's like a whole other sculpt underneath. Like, it's worth the extra money. Like, it is. Again, I'm saying that now, but I had to cancel mine. Like, I had to cancel it initially, and I only got it again because it was a gift. Like, it was a Christmas gift. So I'm really happy about that. But it was one of those figures that I've been anticipating all year. So I didn't want to cancel it, but I just had to at the time. And I haven't had a chance to get it back again. And I gave it to my wife on a list of figures, you know, that I would want for Christmas. And this is what came out of that. And I'm like, oh man, so happy about that. Because I knew I was going to love it. Like I said, I saw it at Toy Fair a while ago, and man, ever since then, it's been like high on my list of must-gets. And it delivered, guys. It delivered in every way. It is so awesome. It just, this late in the year, like, we're almost done, right? Like, the final week. And to have something of this caliber come through, it makes the decision making very tough. We're gonna see how it goes, but it's got to be high on that list for sure. It's just, it ticks all the boxes for me. So yeah, it's a great piece. I'm glad I got it. If you love Voltron, you gotta get it. And there you go, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.